What up, YouTube? BrokeFarmer back for another video on this beautiful day. Don't get caught up in this cold outside. Don't worry about none of that.
Today we're making a low carb egg roll.
Hold on, let me cut off
I'm using
commercial on.
because I couldn't find
We definitely ain't skipping this commercial.
There's a meat shortage in these here. Anyways, that's all right. We'll just mash
Hold
them
on.
up. Once the
Okay, I got that off. You got to get all set up and get warm and cozy and fuzzy and all that good stuff and sit back. Hold on.
sausage is brown, I'm using 2 bags of broccoli slaw.
Y'all hear that? No? Okay, don't worry about it. Ask me, do I want to skip my own ad? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. So first off, for everybody watching the replay, like to say something inspirational and all that, yada, yada, yada. Don't worry about the inspiration today. We're going to be talking about patience in the garden, being patient. And patience is very important in gardening. You got to have water, soil, and seed and all that, get everything going. But you got to have patience. Patience. Patience is knowing, we ain't gonna get into all that. Just have patience. But then we're gonna go down the list because I feel like what I was gonna say was gonna get into my list, and I got everything wrote out. And I want to follow the list. You know what I mean? Gotta have a little order to this thing. First off, let's holler at the people at the chat. Cajun Hydroponics in the building. What's up, Danny? Grow that. And I say grow that because that's what he says in the video. Grow that. You got to check him out to see what I'm talking about. Tracy Jones in the building. So, hey, bro, Andale, Container Crop. Glad to have you in here, Tracy. Cajun said, taking a break. Been a while since I've been around, so stopping to say hi while I'm on the break. Look at, man, enjoy your break. Sit back, have a cold beverage of your choice. And let's listen to this wonderful chat we're going to have today. Andale in the building. What's up, Andale? G Mama Grows. Hello, BrokeFarmer Internet cousins in the building. What's up, G Mama? Pit Stop Kitchen and Garden in the building. What's up, Pit Stop? Hey, Broken Chat, pop it in and say hi. Hey, hit the like button while you pop it in. I'm just saying, pop it in, just light up that like button while you're here already. Just kind of, you know what I mean. Tammy in the building say, hey, BrokeFarmer and everyone in the chat. Glad to have you in here. Lisa Williams in the building say, hello from Florida. Look, what's the temperature in Florida? Is it cold in Florida right now? Because we all think when we hear Florida that it's just automatically 80 to 90 degrees every day. There's no winter or whatever. So what's the temperature in Florida right now? Tashi 23 in the building. What's up, Tashi? Cassandra Dominique in the building. Say hello, BrokeFarmer and everyone in the chat. Good Sunday afternoon. It's gonna be a great Sunday afternoon because we're gonna have a great chat. And if y'all are unfamiliar with how this works, I'm a gardener and not garden. I love gardening. So we take this time to talk about gardening. It's not me telling you, hey, this how you do this, or no, it's none of that. It's an interactive chat between me and everyone in the chat. Now I come up with topics and we talk about it. You know what I mean? Through the chat, I learn, you learn. Not from me always, but somebody in the chat. It's interactive. So if you are watching this live, feel free to comment. If you've been subscribed for an hour, because you got to subscribe to be a part of this chat. You know what I mean? It's weird, but it ain't weird. Hood Gardener, what's up? In the building. Said, what's good, cuzzo? I'm good. Hood Gardener, part of Amy's Avengers. Check the sleeve work. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Paul Mitchell in the building. Say, afternoon, I hope you're well. I'm good, man. Waiting on this cold weather to get on so we can get to growing. Spice Urban Gardener in the building. What's up, Spice Urban Gardener? Is this your first time in live? If it is, let me know. Cajun hydroponic, grow that. Grow that. I got the shirt too. Nice shirt. My Rhode Island Reds in the building. Says so true, especially when I wait for my seed to sprout. We're gonna talk about all that. My Rhode Island Reds, don't jump the gun. We're gonna definitely talk about that. Shirley Weems in the building. What's up, cutting Shirley? Brampton Gardner in the building. Glad to have you in here. Ultimate Acres in the building. Say, good afternoon, BrokeFarmer. How are you and your lovely family, fruit, trees, crops, and included? We all good over there. How about y'all over there? Y'all getting ready for spring? Hey, bro, it's cold in Georgia last night. Yeah, it is super cold. How cold it got down there where y'all at? I'm interested to see what y'all temperatures. If y'all don't mind, could y'all put what the current temperatures is wherever you live at, and say what zone it is? There you go, Ultimate Acre. That's what I'm talking about. That's proper YouTube etiquette. Ultimate Acre came in here, said hi to the host, then proceeded to speak to everybody in the chat. Hello, everyone in the chat. That's great YouTube etiquette. Brentman said, I'm sewing, so I can't chat too much, but I'll be lurking. Okay, now you know when you come here and say something like that, what you sewing? Let me know what you sewing. Scarf, hoodie, what you sewing? Fits up say, I'm always hitting the like button on the way in the door. That's what I'm talking about. But you know, just every now and then we forget. We forget sometimes. So, you know. Santisha in the building. So, hey, BrokeFarmer and everyone, I always enjoy your live. Look here. I enjoy you being in them. It's fun and interactive. Lisa Williams say it's 60 degrees now. It was 33 this morning. I'm in North Florida. All right, that ain't that bad. 60 degrees, that's pretty good. That ain't that bad. I'll take that. Pescatarian Gardener in the building. So happy Sunday, all. Happy Sunday to you. Glad to have you in here. We're going to sit back. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some jokes. Might drink a little. And we're going to have some good gardening fun, y'all. Where else can you go and just talk about gardening? Don't nobody at your job want to hear about your tomato plants or how cold it is. You worry about the spring frost and all that. Don't nobody at your job care about your frost time. So you come in here and you do all that talking, you get it out of your system, and we can have a good time talking about gardening. Nobody else want to hear me talk about no darn gardening. Don't nobody care about these plants over here. Don't nobody care about this stuff. So I'm glad y'all in here. So I can talk y'all. Yeah. Paul Mitchell, question for y'all. If I had to name my YouTube channel, what do y'all think about irate leftist gardener? It depends on what you're going for. I'm gonna be honest. It depends on if you're looking for people that are irate leftist gardener to watch your channel. That is the perfect name. But I say something a little more subtle. I mean, leave the leftist out. Just put irate gardener. I think irate gardener is pretty cool. You got to be different. Myra McClain in the building say, God bless the house. Pray all is well. Same to you and yours. Bram the gardener. Now come in my chat cussing now. Chill out. There ain't no cussing in here. Bram the gardener say, watch sprouts never germinate. Janice W in the building. Say, hey, broken all of my garden family. I am at the kitchen table starting some seeds. There you go. There you go. What? We caught you at the perfect time. And Spice Urban Garden say this is their first time in a live in our gardening community. So if y'all don't mind, take a minute just to say hi, Spice Urban Gardener, and welcome to the chat. You are part of the chat as much as I am. So welcome. You are now a part of our family, and we're glad to have you. Super glad to have you. Suds and Skin Naturals Raw Juice Soaper. I ain't seen you in a minute. Glad to have you and say, Hola, Jamaica in the building. Jay Weezy 3-1. I don't know if I spoke to you, but I'm gonna speak to you again. It's all good. Jay Weezy 3-1 in the building. G Mama say it's 26 degrees. Zone 6. Hey, ooh. I don't know, dude. I gotta get through one more day and we all good where I live at. But I'm asking what y'all temperature is. I'm not telling y'all what my temperature is. My current temperature is 53 degrees. I take that because it was 24 last night. I think the low tonight gonna be in the mid 30s. We okay. We just gotta get through Monday, and it's smooth sailing, baby. Pit stop says 62 zone 898. Pit, it's what? See, this is the misconception a lot of people have. Anytime I think about you and your husband, I think it's hot. It's hot all the time. But 62 ain't bad for y'all, I would think. And they'll say zone 838. See, and that's the difference and the misconception that some people have. I am also at 88, and I'm at 53, I think. So just because you're in the same zone as somebody don't mean your temperatures are always the same. You know what I mean? My roll line red said zone 6, Central PA was 22. Woo. That what it was last night. Ooh. Chris White in the building. Glad to have you in here. Oh. There we go. Chris White in the building. Glad to have you in here. Paul Midget said presently 50 or so. 6B78 Tennessee. Yeah, that's pretty close to what I'm at. 34. Ooh. Zone 78. Ooh. Spicer McGraw said, yes, I think this is my first time catching your live. Glad to have you in here. First, second, third. I'm glad for all of them. Shirley Weems, Cleveland 6A 19 and snowing. Ooh. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Sure, we can have all that. Keep all that snow up there. We don't want none of that snow. I'm ready to grow. That rhymes. She says 47 in zone 7. That ain't bad. 47, as long as you're going upward. 60 degrees. It's pretty normal. But it's a cold. I don't misquote nothing, but I think it's just a cold front that's going through, especially the south. So in 2 days, hopefully all this clear up. Mignon, Elion. Hello, bro. Our snow is melting here in Memphis 7B, 8A, and currently 58. That's the right direction then. The snow melting is 58. That seems high, but we'll take it. Growing out the box in the building. Look, this is a cool channel I connected with. Watch his videos. Really cool style to the video, man. I really appreciate and like watching his videos. Janice W. Zone 5B, suburban Chicago is 43. Snow is melting, almost gone. It's almost time to plant then. Let's start counting them days down. Let's figure out last frost date and let's go from there. Virginia fruit grower in the building. This is my idol when it comes to growing fruit trees. This is a guy that got it together. He got some of the most exotic citrus trees you will ever see in your life. And I love going over there and seeing stuff I can't afford. Glad to have you here, Virginia fruit grower. Cassandra Dominique says 48 degrees 8A in South Fulton, Georgia. Look, you down the road. I got you by about 5 degrees though. Spice Urban Garden says 48 degrees. All right, but we're going in the right direction. Don't worry about it. It's almost spring. Brandon Garden say, I'm sort of super intricate paper piece baby quilt of it. That's a tongue twister. A super intricate paper piece baby quilt of a giraffe head for friends, baby. But at this rate, I might end up a graduation present. dude. But I heard it's super relaxing to soak. Tammy says 54 degrees in 8A, Alabama, 21 last night. That's exactly where I'm at. 8A. It's not. No, I don't live in Alabama, but I'm saying same zone, exact same temperature. Sifting on some soil, 55 in the building. Glad to have you in here. Zone 6B at 29. Oh, I'm sorry. You weren't even talking to me, Mark. Forgive me. I don't mean to be in other people's business. I'm sorry. Paul says, I'm going to leave that alone. It's not my strong suit. Also, I see gardening as political action. And some people do. It says that, you know, I can fend for myself on my own, and I can take care of my own household. I don't need nobody else's help. I'm gonna make sure I didn't miss anybody. Moderators, if you don't mind if I miss speaking to somebody, could you point me to them? I mean, I know y'all busy. I don't mean, you know how I'm just saying if you got a minute. New Art Garden in the building. Say hello, broken in the chat family. Black's Tropical Homestead in the building. Blind guy, his wife, their life. Good day to everyone. I'm too lazy to type everyone's name from my phone, but hello from Grow Zone 8A, listening and sipping and working. 8A in the building. That's my zone. That's why I say 8. You know what I mean. I'm 26 in Toronto area. You just turned 26 or it's 26 degrees outside? just joking. I know exactly what you mean. Pescatarian Garden say 8B 52 now 26 last night and windy. Ooh, we getting there. Don't worry about it. Miss Native Cherokee 70 in the building. Glad to have you in here. The sweet spot said, hey, my phone broke. Happy Sunday, y'all. I'm in the cut. Glad to have you in here. I saw my friend. Shit, Yankee sister. There you go. Yankee Sister Homestead in the building. If you didn't know, she has a channel now. You go check her out on her YouTube channel. Hey, my favorite internet cuz, BrokeFarmer, not too bad here. 32 degrees, 6A, Connecticut. 32 degrees and coming up. Not down. We don't want to go down no more. So that brings me into, yeah, I don't think I missed nobody. I'm at the bottom. Oh, yeah, Tasha. Oh, she grows in the building. So, look, that's what I want to talk about, patience. I want to say I was watching, I think it was a comment on one of my videos that SEO Garden put out there, you know, about being patient, having some patience in the garden. And I was also told the same thing by Turf Therapy and Farmer Q from Lioncrest Garden family. So it's something that I got to work on. So I wrote down all the top 10 things I need to be patient with in my garden. And then we're going to see what y'all need to be patient about in y'all garden based off last year and what happened. Patience, patience, patience. All right, the first thing is when to transplant outside. Your soil temp, your 14-day weather forecast, and your last frost date. Now, look, this is something I struggle with. Because, look, as soon as it get hot out there and I see a 14-day where everything over 70 and my lows don't drop below 50, I'm ready to put something in the ground. I don't be thinking about no frost date. Don't worry about no frost date. I got 14 days of clear selling. Let's put something in the ground. But it takes patience. I told you what we got to do. Wait for the soil temp. I think got to be over 65 degrees. A 14-day weather forecast, and this ain't a fact. This is what I like to go on. My highs 70 or higher. My lows 50 or higher. You know what I mean? So it ain't too much fluctuation in temperature. That's what I do. I'm not saying what you need to do, but I see my 14-day forecast, and I take it based off that. That's how I do. Now, I do that now because last year I restarted tomatoes 3 times. That's what it is. We can be honest. We're in the trust tree, right? Be honest. I restarted tomatoes 3 times last year. It's what it is. I got 2 hot weeks of good weather. I put something in the ground. Then it died. Then I got 2 more weeks of good weather. Put something else in the ground. Then I got a frost and killed it. So you got to understand patience when it comes to transplant. Veggie Farm Garden in the building. Glad to have you in here. Gardening with Burning in the building. These people have some really good channels, man. Y'all should check out. Mignon said, I learned the hard way one year. No, I learned the hard way last year. What's up, Lady Cheryl in the building? And we was talking about when do you transplant. Lady Cheryl got a real cool video about hardening off your transplants. And you can learn a lot from going over to Lady Cheryl and seeing what she got going over there, especially when it comes to transplant. Lady Cheryl got a real good, true and trusted process of hardening off her plants and getting them into the ground. I'm just saying. I'm not saying go over there and look. I'm just saying. If you're talking about hardening off plants, she just made a good video. So you might want to check it out. It's probably beneficial to you. Shakira in the building. What's up, Shakira? Glad to have you in here. Q, bro, what if you planted impatience, tribulation, work at the patience? What? You mean, bro, what if you planted impatience? You mean impatience, the flower? Tribulation, work at the patience. I'm gonna come back to that because I've heard that. I think I know where you're going, but I'm not sure. Could you break that down a little bit more? Because I don't want to misspeak on that. Bro, what if you planted impatience? Talking about the flower? I need so much more information. I think you saying something really cool. Yeah, Myra, give me the rest of the information. Shirley Williams said, I don't start seeds until April 1st. And yeah, that's I think that's cool for some people to do it. But somebody like me, I get over anxious and I want to start planting and I want to start early. So if something dies, I can replace it from seed without saying, oh, I got to go buy some plant starts now because all my stuff died or something happened. Or on the flip side of all that, it's easy to do succession planting if you start early. So as soon as my first window open up where I can get plants out there, then I can start my seeds to keep planting. You know what I mean? But everybody different. I mean, it's not one way to garden. And that's why we have these chats so we can learn all the different ways that everybody garden. And yeah, I don't start my indoor seedlings until April 1st. And that's probably a safe bet. You know what I mean? Unlike me, that I have these huge plants and ready to go out. So starting them at a later time, well, April 1st, no, not for me. And this should grows on too. And when your last frost date is, because my last frost date ain't that late. So yeah. Gardening with Bird said 2 grams. 2 grams of what, Brandon? Brandon, what are y'all talking about over here? Come on now. We don't do that over here now, Brandon. Now. What you talking about? Miss Ellen Pankey in the building. Say good afternoon, Broken. Everyone in the building. Glad to have you in here, Miss Pankey. Lady Cheryl said, thanks, bro. It's 66 degrees. It will be 70 degrees tomorrow. I'm planting seedlings tomorrow because we're not supposed to get a freeze before the end of the month. My last frost date is March 27th. I think mine is between the 21st and the 26th. I want to say it's the 26th. Yeah, I want to say it's the 26th. Yeah. But know your last frost date. Know your last frost date and the ground temperature. Yes. Tasha Ocean Gross, I think it's a riddle. If it's a riddle, it flew right over my head. Riddle me this, riddle me that. I still couldn't catch it. Anthony Rice in the building said, I'm in zone 8B. The cold hit hard last night. My peppers is hurting. Look at Anthony. I don't know what zone you in. Them peppers got to come in the house, though. I'm just saying, depending on what zone you in, and that's the thing, I don't know. If you in like 8A where I am, them peppers got to come in the house and go in the greenhouse. But if you just said 8B. And I have no idea what your temperature is. But you left your peppers outside and they still made it through their cold? Those some tough peppers, dude. I want some of them peppers. The Weekend Garden Show with Sam. Say, hey, BrokeFarmer family. Hey, and congratulations, Sam, on your milestone. Congratulations to Andale on her milestone. Glad everybody in the community is growing. And if there's ever anything I can do to help you with your growth, let your little cuz know. I'm always here for you. Not always. I ain't got no money. Now I don't lend money. Now let's start there. Besides lending money, I'm here for you in time. Shakir said, I'm impatient. I started the season in January. Don't feel bad. Do not feel bad. I started later this year, and I want to say I started in the 1st of February or something like that. Then go ahead and drop your seeds if you want to drop them. Just be ready to keep them in the house a little longer than you anticipated. That's it. Just make sure everything worked out where you got enough space, you got enough light, you can maintain, and you can up-pot it if it needs to be up-potted. If you can check all them boxes off, drop seeds when you want. Miss Native Cherokee 7 said, I started a lot of seeds in the greenhouse and just ordered more rare seeds last night. I think I have a seed addiction. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Because this is what people got to understand. You eat every day. You want to eat every day, right? Shake your head, yes. So if you want to eat every day and you want to eat out your garden, you got to have a lot of seeds. Now, it's some addictions you don't want, but having seeds on hand to feed you delicious, nutritious greens and vegetables, I don't see that as addiction. I see that as an investment in your health. To each his own, though. So Tisha said, I start my slow growing plants like eggplant, peppers, and flowers indoors. Helps keep me aligned, LOL. Well, yeah, I got some eggplants, peppers, and no, I got the flowers outdoors. Because we had such long stretches of 80 degrees, I went ahead and planted them. But I ended up putting them in the greenhouse to try to keep them warm too. I'm new with this flower thing. I'm still working on it, but I got some more flowers that I'm gonna drop once my last frost for sure has passed by. Maybe she means 2 grams, like 2 grandma. Oh, okay. Because I was like, we don't talk like that over here now. I don't know. Brandon, we talking on the channel over there. Susie Pollard in the building. Say, hey, BrokeFarmer and everyone. Glad to have you in here. Glad you had a minute to stop by. Myra McClain said, impatience the flower, yes. Romans 5. I knew the Bible. Romans 5:3, tribulation worketh patience. Pun, bro. I'm a preacher, just got out of church. Look, dude. All right. So look, let's be real. You know how you see a scripture and you've seen the scripture 100 times, but you never want to misquote a scripture. So you never say, yeah, that's such and such that. So I knew I had saw it before, but I didn't want to misquote no scripture. So I always err on caution when it comes to something like that. So that's why. And you just got out of church? What time it is? Look, I ain't gonna trip. Myra, you say you're a preacher. I'm not gonna trip. I'm not gonna trip, Myra. But I'm gonna ask you, how long you had him in church? I'm just asking. We family. We family. I'm just asking. How long you had them in there? Mario, you know I'm tripping. Uh, Anthony Rice said I'm an hour away from you, so we should have similar temperatures. Ultimate Acre said, "Oh, a riddle. Why so serious, Ella?" I wasn't serious. I just didn't know. I wasn't sure. I wasn't serious. James Franklin in the building. So what's up, bro? How are you, bro? I'm good, man. Glad to have you in here. Creative Girl Homestead in the building. Glad to have you in here. Now we're gonna go. Wait. Tasha said I planted outside on my last frost day and my average monthly high and low temp. Now why did you make that so confusing, Tasha? Come on now. Really? I planted outside. I plant outside based on my last frost date and my average monthly high and low temp. Now you know you should have broke that down. Really? Your average monthly high and low temp. Come on now. What's it? We need at least 3 paragraphs for you to explain what I mean. I understand, kinda, but I feel like you made it real PhD quality when you put it like that. My average high, monthly high and low temps. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk. You know what, Tasha? I'm about to drop the link so you can you want to come up here and explain that? Extraordinary in the building. Glad to have you in here. Sensational. Shirley Williams say, I don't have a greenhouse just yet, and my last frost date is May 31st. I will start seedlings every 2 weeks to have backup. Bam. You got the game figured out. GT Junior Grows it, Alaska is in the building. What's up, GT? Now we're gonna jump to the bottom. If I didn't speak to you when you came in the house, my bad. No, Audrey Willis in the building. My throat get parched. Audrey Willis in the building. Glad to have you in here. Hoyt Robinson in the building. Glad to have you in here. All right, now keep it under the subject. Patience, having patience. Fruit trees. Ooh, this is a rough one on me. Yeah. Pull your fruit buds. I mean, your fruit buds and your fruit. You know when you start making fruit, pull them off. If you got a real small immature tree, if you know your tree about 2 feet, you know you can't have no grapefruit on them. Come on now, pull them things off. But we said, I don't have. I take patience. Let's have to take patience and understanding. This tree cannot hold that fruit. I need to get this fruit off him. That's patience. Knowing that I'm gonna sacrifice these 1 or 2 grapefruits this year so I can have a bigger harvest next year. That's patience. I'm not worried about the food this year. I'm gonna catch it next year when I can do more with it. That's patience. I struggle with that. Because if it's a fruit tree I've never ate off, I'm probably gonna eat that one grapefruit. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm probably gonna eat that grapefruit. But patience is taking that off and knowing that I need to develop the roots way more than I need to worry about that one grapefruit. You know what I mean? It's all in patience. So before we get too deep in this, I want 63 people in the chat. I want everybody to put in the chat something that they need to have patience with, based on what happened last year. And you don't even have to go in deep into what happened last year. Just put, oh, I know Pit Stop knew what I'm talking about. See, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know a 2-foot tree can't hold a grapefruit, but you want to see what your grapefruit tastes like. That's what it is. So let me know what y'all need to have patience with this year in y'all garden. Something that y'all gonna step back and say, hey, I struggled with this last year. I'm gonna have patience and get this to work out. You know what I mean? GT said beets. Dude, I have no luck with beets, dude. I always plant them at the wrong time. Our temperature is so weird. I don't know. And I really don't worry about it because I think I don't like all beets, but I know I don't like red beets, and I've been trying to grow golden beets. So, eh. Neighbors, yes, you gotta have patience with your neighbor. But you know what you do when you get something that you get a hope. All right, like bell peppers or tomatoes. You always get a bunch of bell peppers, a bunch of tomatoes. Take a couple of the bell peppers, a couple of tomatoes, take them to your neighbor and say, hey, there you go, man. You know, I had I had a lot of extra, so I gave it to you. Now can't nobody treat you wrong once you don't give them fresh vegetables. Fresh organic vegetables, they will treat you a whole lot better. Guarantee you. GT said my beats didn't do go was a no-go. I know exactly what saying. Your beat was a no-go, mine too. But I'm gonna try again. That's what we do in the garden community. Because I want to know that I don't like these golden beets before I X out beets off my menu for the rest of my life. Cindy in the building said putting out my seeds too early. Oh, we all struggle with that one. Miss Native Cherokee said a mild lemon. Take your time with it. Get the right soil. Something I learned about these Meyer lemon and citrus trees in general. They don't like a whole bunch of water. I'm gonna tell you that. They don't like a bunch of water. You can take your time on how much water you give them and make sure that soil drains well. It does not want no water around them roots because it's a lemon tree, citrus, drought, Florida, hot. It want hot temperatures. It want dry soil, and it want well draining soil. Yep. The weather. Oh, have more patience with the weather. Exactly. I think everybody got to have more patience with the weather because, dude, we get 2 days of 80 degrees. We lose our goddamn mind. Dude, we got we got those every day in shorts. And then in 50 degrees, we still trying to go outside in shorts. No, ma'am. Sit down somewhere. So, yeah, we all struggle with the weather. We definitely got to have more patience with that. I need patience growing cuttings. I got a little better at that. I don't know. I think a lot of people ain't gonna agree when I say this. I think certain techniques for certain places people live should be different. Follow me on this one. Some places that's 120 degrees or 110 degrees can't do cutting like everybody else. People who are in cooler temperatures might have to do cuts a little different. I just don't think it's a one size fit all when it comes to cutting. I find something that worked kind of good for me, but it might not work good for you. Weeds and onions. I don't know. A lot of people have problem with onions. I don't know if it's my weather. Onions are super easy to grow here. Sifting some soil says sweet potato. Hey, that was my thing last year. Now you know everybody have a good yield with something, and then the next year it just go to hell in the handbasket. So I'm expecting a bad harvest on sweet potato this year. Gardner Burns say I've tried golden beet with no success. Is that a thing that it's hard to grow golden beets? Is that a thing? GG Naturals in the building. Glad to have you in here. Gwen Calloway in the building said plant seeds early. Okay, there's one more that look. I definitely plant seeds too early. That's what it is. You just got to deal with it, especially if you're growing on the inside. I bought a whole rack to give myself more room to let my plants grow. So I don't know what that is. I think that's 3 feet. I think I got 3 feet, and then I got things up under my plants to raise them up. Saw Lady Cheryl do it to raise the plants up, get them closer to the light, and as they grow, you can pull things out. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Hart Robinson, can you grow leeks in the spring? I think you're supposed to start them in October. With just guessing, You might want to Google that though. Can you grow leeks in the spring? I'm sure you can. I don't know if you're gonna be able to get to full harvest or because you start your onions and somebody help me with this. You start your hey Renee Garden, glad to have you in here. Grace Guy, glad to have you in here. You start your onions, I think it's October or November. So try it. I don't know. Can you grow leeks in the spring? Write that down. I'm gonna go back and look that up. Renee Garden says she growing leeks now, but I mean starting. I think the question is, can she start leeks in the spring? I'm sure you can. Yeah, but it just take a long time. If they like onions, which I think they are, it just take a long time for them to get ready. A lot of people start in October, but go for it. Go for it. Having patience with pests like the squash vine borers. Sylvia, Fit Never Quit in the building. I think that's the first time I ever got your name right, Sylvia. My bad. Sylvia Fit Never Quit. Glad to have you in Duval City Girl Gardener in the building. Glad to have you in here. What's going on? The Naked Gardeners in the building. Glad to have you in here. Cassandra Dominique say having patience with pests like squash vine borers. I don't know how much patience you want to have with them because they'll get you. And look, I've never heard nobody say how to keep squash vine borers out of your plant besides just starting late. I mean, starting them later in the year when it's a certain window that the squash vine borers are in. You have to grow them after that. That's the only effective thing I heard for that. Miss Native Cherokee said, "Oh dang, gnats. Oh, the battle is real, but only when growing food inside. That's why I got the greenhouse. Put tree frogs in the greenhouse too. They handle that issue and they getting fat. Ooh, that's a good idea. But I got them on the inside. I just can't have no frog running around in the house." Duval say, "I never liked beets. I started growing my own." Yeah, I think if I grew my own golden beets, I hear golden beets taste better than red beets. So hopefully I get to see. G Mama Grove said, "Waiting on my pest control to kick her out all the way in. Been killing plants, trying to kill bugs. I trust the process." GT Junior nowadays. There you go. That's patience. Patience, patience, patience. Trust the process, how GT like to say it. And it all work out. Most time. Squash and vine board. You gotta figure it out. Well, what's your trick, Miss Native Cherokee? What's how you keep squash bug and vine borers out? The New Orleans Garden in the building. Glad to have you in here. She said she headed to another church. Look, we're glad you stopped by and graced us with your presence. Thanks for having me. BrokeFarmer in the building. What's up, Amy Avengers teammate? Uh-oh. BrokeFarmer said, "I need a question answer." Uh-oh. Chris White said, "Leaks start indoors 6 to 8 weeks before frost after danger of frost due outdoors when plants are a few inches tall." Yeah, but I think she was talking about outside in the spring. Mar in the building. Sweet potatoes put out too late. Gotta have that patience. Well, that ain't really patience. Gotta be earlier. James said, "Learn to read my soil better by what my plant tells." And I know people don't want to hear this, but get a soil test. New Orleans Gardener say, "I see you all. I'm in church, but I see you. Love you all." I don't get caught in them. You know what I mean? Tell them that's my cousin, bro. Don't worry about it. Veggie Farm Garden said, "Patience with squash and cucumbers, boiling what?" We got to figure out this vine board thing. Lash's journey in the building. Glad to have you in here. We got to figure this out. You know what? Forget everything else. Does anybody know how to keep vine boards out of your squash and cucumbers? Food by Faith, garden to table in the building. Appreciate them purple sweet potatoes. That's what this gardening community about. Food by Faith. Look, it's okay. Tell your husband it's okay. Appreciate that, cool. Appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot, man. BrokeFarmer say, bro, can we harvest our plants or we have to wait until the end? No, you can harvest them. Go ahead and harvest them. And just make sure you videotape them because it's just to encourage people to grow. So if you grow something that you can eat, go ahead and eat. We don't want to encourage people to grow stuff too long and it go bad and you can't eat it. That defeats the purpose. Definitely, if you're going to grow off and whatever you growing ready to be harvested, go ahead and harvest it. Farmer Q harvested his the other day. Real good harvest he had. Garden with Burn say, getting sweet potato slips to grow. What? Burn, you can't get slips to grow? Dude, go to your local grocery store and get a sweet potato. Make sure it's organic or got a better one for you. Just go to the grocery store and look for sweet potatoes that's already started sprouting. And grab one of them, put it about that deep, that bottom, cover the bottom of this mud with water, change the water out every 2 days. Yeah, I don't know. I had good success with it. If you saw my video, you saw my sweet potato. I cut slips off of every other day. Joseph B say, waiting for a fruit tree to recover after hard freeze damage. Yes. Yes. Because first thing we think, oh, it's dead. It's dead. You do that scratch test, you still look green, but no, it's still dead. Let's go ahead and throw it away. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. The fruit tree called money. Patience. Looking back, I threw a fig away a couple years ago that I think one dead. I really think it wasn't dead. Turf therapy in the building. Say, what's popping? What's popping with you, Turf? Glad to have you in here. Talking about having patience in the garden, Turf. GG Naturals, Queen GG Naturals homestead in the building. She is married to King Eco Neighbor, king and queen of YouTube gardening. Can't go wrong checking out GG Natural Homestead or Eco Neighbor. Can't go wrong. And speaking of can't go wrong, turf therapy in here. Now it's by spring. Now a lot of people worry about their garden, but some people worry about their grass out there. You might want to go holler at turf therapy, see what he's talking about. I'm just saying. If I got a grass question, that's who I holler at on YouTube. That's all I'm saying. Renee's Garden in the building. Glad to have you and say hi, broken. Everyone in check. Renee Garden be in the streets. I love Renee in the street. She gonna show you what Lowe's got on sale, what kind of clearance they got, Home Depot or whatever. Look at him. Renee really be in these streets trying to put us on some good stuff. Y'all might want to check out. Now, something else, I got a whole list of things I should have patience with. And y'all just chime in from time to time and tell me y'all have these same struggles. Waiting for seeds to germinate. The package say 7 days, but you looking every day to see if the seed gonna germinate. You planted these seeds literally on Friday, and on Saturday, you looking for germination. Patience. Dragon Queen #1 in the building. Glad to have you in here. Gigi said, appreciate that, fam. Give me a hug. Gigi, tell Eco to come in too. Eco, come on, man. Eco, Gigi. Appreciate y'all, fam. All love over here. But waiting for seeds to germinate. Patience. 4 days ain't in germinated. You put more seeds in there. And look, y'all will be lying if y'all said y'all ain't did that. I know y'all lying. Say 7 days, germinated 7 days. Day 8, you put more seeds in there. Come on. Patience. Patience. You know how I know? Because I've done it too. And I'm gonna tell you what it was. It was some sheep nose pimentos that I got from Q. I just had found the seeds. I had planted I don't know what I had, some tomatoes or something in the cup. So I'm sitting there, I'm waiting. Oh man, this ain't gonna germinate. So I just started putting cute sheep nose pimento seeds in there. So they took off. Then whatever else I had in there, it started growing. I said, oh man. Then I had to go and break everything up. It's too much. I've done it. So I'm definitely ain't gonna give nobody a hard time for that. Turf therapy say I have a short I'm waiting on germination light. Oh, that hit right on time. Look, when you putting it out, let us know. But yeah, dude, give these seeds time to germinate. Because when they say 7 days on that package, that means everything is perfect. That means the moon in the full phase. That means it got the right amount of moisture, the right amount of heat. Everything is at optimum growing, whatever. You know what I mean? For them 7 days. It might take, and your cheap soil you got from General Dollar, it might take you 9 days. I'm just saying, we know we how they test the germination rate and everything. That is not how we doing our seeds. So we're not gonna have the exact same numbers they got. You know what I mean? So it's all good. And I ain't behind on the chat, y'all. I'm looking over this chat and I'm looking at this chat over here. Bam. No, I was a little behind over there. Renee Garner say I play peekaboo with my seeds all the time. Yeah, we all do it. We all do it. Glad you did. Happy Mac in the building. I didn't see you, but somebody else spoke to you. Glad to have you in here. Yeah. Now we're gonna move on with the next one. Moving your containers every day because they look like they ain't growing. Now, we're gonna see who honest in this chat. Everybody who ever did this when you first start gardening, put your hand up. Put your hand up. If you move that container every day because it looked like it won't happen in that spot. Ain't nobody gonna be real. Ain't nobody gonna put their hand up. Come on now. I'm put this on live chat. Is anybody gonna be honest? Thank you, Bernie. Thank you. We've all done that. When we first started gardening, we were like, oh man, it look like it's the same size it was yesterday. Let me move it over here so it get more sun. You know what I mean? Uh-oh, it got too much sun right here. Let me put it in the shade. Thank you, Mignon. Thank you, Sweet Spot. Thank you, Audrey Wheeler. Yeah, we all do it, dude. It's patience, though. Cassandra Dominique, Santisha. We've all done it. It's patience. Patience. Now, I'm not calling nobody out. Auntie's Garden in the building. Glad to have you in here. I'm not calling nobody out. I'm saying this is what I struggle with and what I got to have better patience with. You know what I mean? But that's definitely one of them. If I got something in a pot, I will scrub the bottom off a pot trying to get it in the right spot. James said, I do, but I do it to see things are still good or not. If it worked for you, James. Microphone say, I did that with my other crops. That's the only thing in container, LOL. Yeah, we've all done it. Ellen say, I just dropped my 5-gallon bucket today, enough to move it myself. Uh-oh. Didn't that mess up in though, did it? Lynn Simmons in the building. Say, hey, BrokeFarmer, everyone here. Glad to have you in here, Lynn Simmons. This ain't, I'm finna say this your first time. This ain't your first time. I've seen you in here before. Especially if it's something new that never grown before. Exactly. And dude, you just moving this plant around. This plant is getting seasick. You moving it so much. Bam. Patience, so you don't freak out when you see bugs starting to come up on your plants. You just start spraying everything. your garden. Oh, these aphids. I gotta put a 22, get my 22 and start shooting the aphids. Dude, calm down. It's aphids. It's just aphids. We all deal with aphids. That don't mean you did nothing wrong. You gotta have patience to know I'm gonna squirt some water on these aphids and see what happens. And we're gonna proceed after that. But it's patience. Cause we would look, real talk, us gardeners will spray some stuff out there. We heard our grandma say you can mix shoe polish with baking soda and put a little dishwashing detergent. It'll kill all the insects, but it'll kill your plant too. So yeah, I'm just putting that out there. Because I've done it too. See some in Lowe's, and you're like, oh, I've never tried it. Let's see what it kills. So might kill your plant. Veggie farmers say, me either, not enough space. They gotta live where I put them. Exactly. They gotta, I call it thugging out. Let your plant thug it out sometime. You know what I mean? It gonna make them stronger. I don't want no weak plants out there. You want weak plants, and then you eat that weak plant, now your body weak. You know what I mean? I want strong plants. So when I eat it, I get stronger. That makes exactly no sense, but okay. Darth X in the building said, Evo call. Moving the containers, Evo call. Every day. Evo call. To check who is living underneath like bugs or slugs. Or dude, I'm telling you what used to freak me out, and I thought some roller polers. Roller polers are everywhere down here. I just thought these roller polers are eating up my plant. They really ain't. They not. No, they're not. At least not here. Not in my yard. My roller polers under control. Happy Max say, I'm thinking about growing a patch of red wheat. Is it worth it? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know what red wheat is. What is red wheat? What, Happy Max, what is red wheat? Sweet spot, we understand. We're glad to have you in here, though. Yeah, Sweet spot, I mean, Happy Mac, can you tell me what red wheat is? Are you talking about growing wheat to make bread? Winter wheat for bread. I don't know. Depend on the cost. If you buying seeds and the time it take, the water, the fertilizer, and you get a big harvest compared to how much it is in the grocery store, is it worth it to you? I mean, depending on what your price is for wheat. But if it's something, okay, Happy Mac, let me stop for a minute. If it's something you want to grow a Happy Mac and you interested in, do it. Do it. Throw everything out the window. Sometimes gardening got to be more than, some people want their garden to be, I need 2 tomato plants to have enough tomatoes for my family to eat off on 3 months. Then my next succession plant of tomatoes, I'm gonna put them in the freezer, you know, for spaghetti sauce or whatever. Sometimes just grow something that you want to grow. Have some fun with it. You know what I mean? You don't want gardening to turn into a job. If you are interested in red wheat, grow it. And let us know how it turned out. But yeah, is it worth it? It's definitely worth it if it's something you want to grow. And that's just my opinion. Sylvia Fit Never Quit say, I finally got a hand truck to move my pots around. Best purchase ever. I got to get my wheels fixed on mine because I've been lugging my pots in and out. Garner with Burton say, I like your video the other day, BrokeFarmer. I'm going to try and raise my pots off the ground. I just thought it was a good idea because, for one, I told you about the roller poler. Every pot I pulled up had roller polers or something underneath it. So, and I know it's because of the moisture that's under there. When you water your plants, it's on the ground, that moisture, and then it's warm up under the pot. So you're gonna have bugs on them. But if you raise them off the ground, you water your plants, that water gonna go out. You know what I mean? And your plants won't be just fill up with water all the time. Gwen Calloway said, thanks, bro. I have to buy some shelves and better grow lights. Yeah, I finally broke down and got the type of grow lights that I think I needed to have. Finally. But I'm thinking I'm gonna get some shop lights for the bottom of my rack next year. Darth X said roller poles are here too. And fun fact, growing up, we call them roller poles because we just thought that's something we made up. That's the name of them, roller polar. That is crazy that a grown man would name this insect roller polar. Who knew? All right, let's keep going down these. I kind of like how this. I feel like I ain't the only one that have a problem and patience with these things. I feel like whether y'all admit it or not, y'all do too. Happy Max say, I'll try. I hope I don't get obsessed. Look, just have fun, man. Gardening is fun. It's fun. I love it. Ain't nobody talking back in the garden. You walk out there, don't know plants, say, man, give me some fertilizer. What you been doing? I've been waiting all day for you to give me some fertilizer. They don't say nothing. They will die over before they ask you for something. Do you hear me? Your plants would rather die than ask you for a thing. Facts. Josie B said, I love punt kicking roller polo with my fingers over the imaginary field goal. You are, look, you figured it out. You are having fun in your garden. I'm glad you enjoy the gardening experience. That's what it's all about. Blind guy's wife said, LOL, I'm eating for fun here, Tasha Ocean Girl. My patience is so short, I'm buying food from everyone. Well, you're eating for fun. It's fun, but you got to eat too, though. You know what? Let me jump out the conversation because I don't know what y'all talking about in the first place. Lisa Williams said the garden is my happy place, and it should be. Get a little peace. Turf therapy. His name is Turf Therapy. Growing his grass and getting it looking beautiful is therapy for him. It's in the name. It's somebody else channel I think named Garden Therapy. It's the same thing. You know what I mean? Auntie Garden said, lack of patience has caused me to forget to label something, and now I don't know what I'm growing. Oh, yes. And I bought some markers as soon as I find them. But it's supposed to be markers that are that won't wash off. It's like paint markers or something like that. But I will be doing a better job on that. I will do a better job with writing everything down. Because last year I had all them tomatoes growing. I had no idea what those tomatoes were. All I knew is they were edible tomatoes. Grease markers. I don't know. I think they are grease. Hold on. Now look at that. You got me. I don't think they're grease markers. They're paint markers. Paint marker. You shake them up and you paint on your label. So hopefully that worked. If it don't, I'm definitely gonna put it on a video and let you know that it was garbage. Never buy it. Oh, what a gorilla cart. Creative Girl Homestead said, I finally bought a gorilla cart that aid me in my garden work. Walmart had them reached $73. Now they're priced back up to $100. Darn. I want a gorilla cart, but I also saw one at I can't think of the sports place. They got something like that too. I don't know how much it costs, but I definitely need something like that. My little monkey about to throw my back out. Oh, Renee Garden said, paint markers I have, those are great. Okay. I've never tried them before. Yeah. If Renee endorsed it, I'm with it. All right. The next patient thing. Now, I'm just talking about me now. I'm not throwing shots at nobody else. Brandon Garden said, I tried to paint markers and oil sharpies. Honestly, regular pencil works better than anything else. And you can erase it and reuse them sticks. I heard that I think the guy was Andre the Gardener who was saying use pencil too. So when you get two good ideas, you use both of them ideas. So I'm gonna use my paint markers on one side and pencil on the other. One of them should work. One should work. Duval City Girl said I bought a marker from Home Depot. It never wears off. Never, ever, 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 forever, ever, ever. I couldn't help it, dude. Come on. Mr. Native Cherokee 7 says, as an artist, I have and use them paint marker for many reasons and duct tape. Lots of duct tape in the greenhouse. Yes, duct tape. Especially if you got a regular greenhouse like me. A lot of duct tape. Merle W in the building. Glad to have you in here, Merle. Food by Face say I use a labeler so that I know each thing is clearly. Are you talking about the little labeler that you got to turn and each letter one by one? Now, I saw some that you hook up to your phone and print out or whatever. Those kind of expensive. That's why I looked at those also, but those are a little expensive than the ones that I could afford. I didn't want to sit and spell everything one letter at a time. Tasha Oshie Grove said popsicle sticks work best for me. They don't fade and they're cheap. They don't work for me. I don't know. I got mine from the dollar store and they just break down. I mean, they they compost themselves. You hear what I'm saying? I don't know what kind of dirt I got or whatever, but those sticks just compost themselves till they gone. I don't know. Tally 1090 in the building. So I started some seeds and don't know what they are now. Yeah, it happens. It ain't you. It's all us. We all do that. But that's patience. We're gonna have patience this year, and we're gonna do the correct thing. We're not gonna run out there and just start playing stuff. We're gonna be patient. Fill out our little markers or whatever. We're gonna put the sharpener on one side. We're gonna put the pencil on the other side. Cause we've heard that both methods work. Let's marry them together, and we can't go wrong. See what I mean? We good. Uh-oh. Somebody mad about a popsicle stick. Uh-oh. Native Cherokee 7 said, yep. Cheap big greenhouse need more adjustment. Grab that duct tape. Facts. Food by Face say I use a Dymo label marker. Dymo. Yeah, I think that's an expensive one. That one $200 one. I think that's Dymo. I'm pretty sure that's one I was looking at for $200. Grace Guy said I use toothpicks on my sealers and tear a piece of sticky note with tape and mark them with ink pen. Okay. Merle W say thank you to everyone who congratulated me for starting my first seeds for my garden. Big congratulations. Because that's the first step. You put that first seed in the ground and you good. But everybody gets so worried about, oh, I gotta look after this seed. I have a job, so I don't have time to keep up with these plants. And then after a while, you don't talk yourself out of gardening. Just do it. This ain't a Nike commercial, but just do it. Food by Face say they have one that is 200, but the one I have costs 20 or less. Really? Auntie, well, let's write. So let's write this down. A Dymo. FR Humphrey in the building. Glad to have you here, FR Humphrey. But is that the okay? All right. Food by Faith and who else said that? Auntie Gar. Now is that the one that you got to click one at a time, one letter at a time? Somebody let me know. Miss Native Cherokee 766. I get parts. Wait a minute. I get parts. You know how little kids say, ah. But yeah, let me know if that's the one you got to do. Sylvia Fit Never Quit say I'm trying to sharpen industrial this year to see if it lasts. Says it's super permanent ink. Sharpen industrial. Ooh. look now, y'all talking about y'all stuff now. According to the internet, these paint markers supposed to be all the rage. Of course, y'all can't see it. Supposed to be all the rage. Nah, I already know they're not gonna last. I mean, the pen itself. So we gonna see, man. I think this is gonna work. But I'm definitely gonna write with pencil on the other side. Auntie Garn said no, it's battery operated with a keyboard. So I gotta type. And I don't know. Auntie Garden turned off already. I don't want to have to type. Do you know all these long things? Cherokee purple tomato. Tomato. I don't know if I got time for that. You know, I do the easy button gardening. Food by Faye said, no, I got it from Walmart, and you type it in. Oh, like what y'all was saying. It is a small handheld device. Because I run a food business from home, I have to have everything labeled, so I use it often. Let's turn into an interesting conversation. Captain Card said, just don't sniff them too much. Now, I'm going to have a mask on. Anytime you paint, you should have a mask on. No, not sniffing this stuff. There are also glass paint markers. It don't come off. This has turned into a really good conversation because a lot of people have problems. Veggie Farm say putting clear tape over everything I label has been working for me. I thought about that too. I thought about the clear tape thing. Auntie Garn said I used the paint pens. They lasted the season. Damn, that's all I need. I wanted to rub off by the end of the season because I want to use the same plant label. I would never buy no more of them. Man, I got hundreds of them. I'm not buying no more of them. Brandon Garn say I use a kind of shorthand for my plant labels and then spend the rest of the season trying to decipher it. Dude, if Aunt Tia's backyard garden, I just don't add it, a whole new name to it. Aunt Tia's backyard in the building. Glad to have you. Say, hey, fam, I'm driving. Look, just glad to have you. You drive and listen. Look, we're gonna have fun either way. Maria Graham in the building. Glad to have you here, Maria. Shakira said my paint markers came off. What? All right, Shakira, did you have your paint markers on the I got them over here somewhere, on the popsicle sticks, or did you have them on sticks like this? Which one? Let me know that. Maybe I ain't asking the right question. All right, but I'm definitely interested in that. All right, now this one is directly at me. I hope turf therapy are cueing her the lab, but patience not to harvest your watermelon too early. Oh my goodness. They kept telling me, hey man, that watermelon ain't ready. Hey man, don't pick that watermelon. It is not ready. Hey man, that watermelon is not ready. Whatever you do, don't pick that watermelon. You know what I did? Pick that watermelon. Immediately after I talked to that person, I went and picked that watermelon. And guess what? It wasn't ready. 9 out of 10 times. Myra said, I print or write on paper, cut in strips, and laminate, leaving a cut margin when you can tape or staple to whatever you want. Now that's a good idea. That is a good idea. Laminating it. I like that, Myra. I wonder how much a laminator costs. All right, I gotta try this. I gotta try this first because I already paid for it. I can't afford. Look, my gardening budget is super low this year, and I don't bought a couple fruit trees. So, excuse me. Growing with Dinah said, "Have y'all seen those metal labels that you basically edge scratch into?" Stunning. Come on. Look who you talking to. Yes, I got them. I got them for my fruit trees though. Cause these are one and done. Once you use these, you can't take the etching off. You know what I mean? So I got them for my fruit trees, and they come with these little wire things that you tie them with. Yeah. So I definitely done it. I done it. Who are you talking to? I am the gadget guy. If it's some gadget they got on Amazon, I have definitely tried them. But I got all these rolled out for my fruit trees. So once it get warmer, I'm gonna label all my fruit trees because I don't want to. I got them. I got a diagram of my fruit trees in my backyard, and I got everything on diagram. Well, if I ever lose that diagram, I have no idea what this stuff is. Tommy's Carolina Homestead in the building. Glad to have you in here, Tommy. What's up, Tommy? Uh, yeah. Tasha Mack. Tasha Mack. Somebody else. Tasha Oshie Grove said, BrokeFarmer, that's a good one. I want to pick watermelon as soon as they look like they can be eaten. Exactly. Watermelons are crazy to me. The stem got to be dead. It's got to be yellow on the bottom. It's got to be a certain size. It's got to thump and sign the right way. Oh my God. I had watermelon this got doing big out there, and they wasn't ready. That is crazy to me. Brandon Garner said, my Buna mulata, I named BM, and then laughed every time I saw it. I get it, but bowel movement. I can say bowel movement. That's pretty fun. Miss Natty Cherokee 7 say, oh no, I did that a long time ago. That watermelon taught me patience. Patience. Oh yeah. Brian, I don't know why that blocked your comment like that. Growing with done that, Brian. But if you plant some of the same things every year, then you reuse. I don't know if I'm gonna be reusing a lot of them because, especially my tomatoes, dude. I know everybody indeterminate and determinate tomatoes. That's not how I determine what I'm gonna grow. If it's something I feel like I want to eat as a tomato, I'm gonna grow that tomato. Just based off how I think it tastes. Not the most scientific way to do it, but I say that to say I rotate on a lot of the stuff I grow. Like in the long term, I want to know if I'm gonna grow this every year or not. So I'm growing probably 5 different types of cucumbers. Last year I grew like 5 different types of tomatoes. So I figured out what I want. The small pear tomato, I definitely want that one. The Cherokee purple and a large red slicing tomato. That's all the tomatoes I want. No more. I'm good after that. Got 4 different kinds of watermelons. I'm gonna see which one I want. After that, I'm only gonna be growing that one. Just like this cucumber, Edmondson. Now this is a hybrid cucumber, and it's pest resistant. Do you hear me? It's pest resistant and hardy and prolific, disease and drought resistant. 70 days. It's called an Edmondson cucumber. I'm learning, y'all. They actually make seeds that keep pests away. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna try that. Maria Graham said I'm going to try clear tape on my ice cream stick. Yeah, that's good. I don't think it's a right or wrong way. I think we got to try a whole bunch of things to find out what really works. Because to be honest, once some of this stuff get big, I know exactly what it is. You know what I mean? Like that Edmondson cucumber, it's a smaller white cucumber. So when it grows automatically, I know that's it. I think I got a Market More 76 cucumber. It's a bigger one and it's darker. As soon as it fruit, I know what it is. So I can basically throw the label away after that. Happy Max said, how do you write on those metal labels? You put them up against something like a pad and just take an ink pen and write on them, and it's there forever. And they cheap. Did I mention that? Well, y'all, first off, y'all know they're cheap if I bought them. Heavy Max said, man, we get those squash bugs here, suck the life out of everything. If you don't catch them every day. Dude, look, I don't even want to talk about squash bugs and buying boards here. It's look, we focus on this happy gardening. Let's don't get into the bad parts. So that stuff will bring you down. GE Adai in the building. So that's smart to try a few varieties, find your fave, and stick with it. I ordered some ground cherries. Looking forward to trying those. I grew the ground cherries last year. Delicious. It's to me, it tastes like a plum. I don't know if for the older people, it was some plums that wasn't sweet. I don't know how to. They were sweet and sour at the same time. I don't know how to explain it. But ground cherries are delicious. I got something going over here now. Definitely gonna be growing ground cherries again. Miss Native Cherokee 7 say I'm growing my main favorite Cherokee tomatoes, cherry tomato, lemon cucumber. I got lemon cucumbers also, and Brita alpha female cucumber. Dude, there are all kinds of cucumbers. Oh my goodness. Happy Max say prune plum. Yeah, that's what they are. Food by Face said I'm growing pineapple grind cherry this year. I am excited. Them grind cherry good. They are delicious. I wouldn't lie to you. Not for free, anyway. Not for free. Miss Native Cherokee said I dropped seeds to grind cherries my first go with them. Dude, I don't think I had the pineapple, but that sounds delicious. Pineapple grind cherry. As always, I think I saw it on T-Nod time she was growing them, and they just look so awesome. I had to try them. One of the best things I grew last year. Myra said laminators can be cheap, less than $20 and about $13 for full sheets of 20 for plastic. I don't know. The ones I looked at on Amazon, and I should have went to Michael's. Because Michael's had that stuff usually a good deal. But either if it was cheap, it was too much work. If it was exactly how I wanted, it was more than I wanted to spend. And for those that met both criteria, then it didn't come with a whole bunch of strips of plastic or whatever, and you had to go buy a whole bunch of money. Dude, I do way too much research on this stuff. For me to spend $20, I've looked at an hour worth of reviews. Having Max said they really taste like pineapple because they're more yellow. I don't know. To me, everybody tastes blood different. I didn't get a pineapple taste from, I don't think I had pineapple anyway. The weekend garden show, I said I have apple cubes. Wow. Apple cucumbers? I got to know cucumbers. No. I'm not going to do it. Nope. I'm not. Nope. Tasha Oshie Grow, I see what you're doing. No, ma'am. I'm not falling for that. I'm focused. I know what I want to grow. Duval said she had some. And Miss Native said she got purple. Mine was greenish, light green. GT Junior said, I have never had success growing ground cherry. Recently, I had trouble getting them to germinate lately. But I'm going to tell you, I started some on the inside, and they don't look that good. They're alive, but they don't look that good. The last year, I direct sowed in a pot, and they grow great. So I'm a direct sow some in a pot and see if I have better. Food by Faith say I'm growing apple cucumber this year as well as some kumquat tomatoes. I think kumquat tomatoes ain't that the same thing as pear tomatoes? I think it's the same thing that I got from our cousin GT. I think they're going to be good. I think they're the same thing. Weekend Garden Show say this flaxseed I'm growing is blowing my mind. It's so tall, I can't wait to harvest. flaxseed. That is super healthy. Is it easy to grow? Tasha Oshi Groves said, I have some pineapple grind cherries. I don't mind sharing with you, bro. Say the word and I'll drop them in the mail. Word. Wait, Tasha. Word. Okay. All right. Here. Blind guys wipe their life. Pest resistant seeds are sometimes GMO genetically modified, and they want to avoid by working them with companion crops. Heirloom seeds tend to be safer with fewer health issues. But all right, y'all pull up a chair because look, check this out, and this is my reasoning, my new reasoning thinking on this. Now, originally, all plants, first off, all plants are modified because originally bananas don't look like they look now. In the early days, potatoes were modified. All fruits and vegetables, as we know it now, has been modified because a lot of stuff was bitter and didn't taste good, so they modified it. Now, it wasn't really genetically modified back then, but they modified. All plants to a certain extent are modified. Now, if this seed is modified, it's not GMO. First off, it's not GMO. It's just a hybrid. It was, and technically, it was introduced in 1982, which almost make it an heirloom because heirloom take 50 years, I think. Wait. Family heirloom dating. Well, actually, it is an heirloom. Wait. It's not a hybrid. I misspoke. It's not a hybrid. But it says family heirloom dating to 1930 from Clarice's grandfather, Edmondson, still being maintained by Clarice. They go into their whole family history. Never mind. Hardy and prolific, disease and drought resistant, 7 days. So maybe they're not hybrid. My bad. My bad. I won't go into the whole deep thing. But Quita, I was just wrong. My bad. Gave you awful information. My bad. Oh, we already talked about that. All right, the last thing. Homestead in the hood in the building. Glad to have you in here. This was the best one. Sylvia Fit Never Quit said GMO seeds, some science did in the lab, they are sold commercial form. Yeah, you can't buy GMO seeds. Pete, I don't label anything in the garden. I make a layout of the garden on my computer with everything listed and just keep it handy. We grow too many varieties, easily keep track of once it's outside. That is a cool way to do it. But if you're a gardener like me, you moving stuff around, you wheeling and dealing out there, it won't work for me. Some die, I'm putting something else in that space. I'm not wasting no space. Then I have to come back in and redo it. Which it's a good idea. I don't know. I feel like I'm at the point where I'm growing too much and I start moving stuff around. It can really get confusing. But if you somebody that start gardening year with a plan, you follow through with that plan, you know where everything is. That's a perfect way to do it. That is a perfect way to do it. But going back with patience, I ain't got that much patience yet. I'm trying to get there. The last thing on patience. Patience to enjoy your garden and not worry. Don't worry about this stuff. Look, you've been eating at the grocery store for the last 40 years. If your turnip greens don't come in, just go to Kroger. Just go to Kroger and get some collard green. Some turnip greens. You know what I mean? Just have fun, enjoy growing. Uh, P said, broke from the truth. It does not need to be updated as we make changes. Okay. Well, that make it way easier. See if it say I grow in containers and move stuff too much. Yeah, we all do it. We all do it. But look, I'm gonna have a rule this year. I'm gonna let in. I got a place set up for my container now, so it should be no reason for me to move my container. I got something built that looks beautiful. It gets full sun. If it can't grow there, it wasn't meant to grow in my yard. That's what I'm at. All those containers going there. I'm gonna grow my watermelons. Um, where I had them at last year. I'm gonna grow them in bags or containers. I'm gonna raise them up off the ground, and we're gonna go from there. I'm not moving. I say I ain't gonna move, man. I'm probably gonna move something. Man. Joseph B said, "Yeah, but if you saw that watermelon look and tasted like 100 years ago, compared to how they look now, facts, facts. Nothing is how it was a long time ago when it was first introduced. Everything is modified. Everything. It's just what it is. It's not genetically modified, but it's modified." James said, selective breeding, bro. Yeah, I think that's the word for it. Not genetically modified, selective breeding. Yeah, that makes more sense. Facts. Pete is super organized. I don't have none of that patience. Joseph B said, I got Georgia collard growing out of my yin yang. I'm still dropping collard seed. As long as your freezer ain't full. It's some stuff. If you grow the right amount, you don't have to worry about it again until it's time to grow that again. Like collards. Freezer's full of collards and turnip green. Super full. It's also super full of bell pepper. Those grew great. I'm not worried about that. Matter of fact, I had sweet potatoes all the way. Like I ate my last sweet potato 2 weeks ago. Now it's just about time to plant sweet potatoes again. That worked out. Did I plant it like that? No. I just I just grew a lot of sweet potatoes, and we eat a lot of sweet potatoes, but it just worked out. My Rhode Island Red say, mentally, I just like chaos and surprise. So what comes up, comes up. To a certain degree, when it comes to my tomato, I do like a little surprise. I gotta admit, in a weird way. Happy Max say, trying real hard for that permaculture idea. I'm getting old. I can feel it. Yeah, but look, that permaculture, that's the way to do it. It just takes a while for you to get your yard and your soil ready for that. You know what I mean? It's some people who've been building their soil with nutrients and organic matter over years on years, and they got some great soil. They can drop a seed over their shoulder and it's gonna grow. You know what I mean? So I'm all for that permaculture type of growing. It just takes a while. I got 2-3 beds that I'm currently trying to go with that permaculture. But don't trip on it if some of your garden ain't organic. It's just what it is. You know what I mean? You strive to be a great organic gardener, but sometimes you don't make it. Move on. Don't get caught up in that stuff. Pete say, LOL, I have a 72 cell document. I keep track of our sold seeds, but once it's time to put them in the solo cups, I label each cup before putting them in the greenhouse. That's a plan. That's Pete, you doing your thing over there. GE said, I have yet to master labor. I remember till I don't. We all do. Black's Tropical say, Georgia meet up in May, or do you need more time? I like May. Oh, yeah. Black Tropical said, at BrokeFarmer, GA meet up in May, or they need more time. Look at him. I'm cool with May. Anybody dying? Shoot one of us an email. Bobby or I never know who's typing. Is it Bobby or Shree? Whichever one. I'm with it. May sound good to me. It's gonna be super hot. Well, not gonna be super hot because it's Georgia. No. Yeah, it's always hot. Yeah. FR say you need more info. Shoot somebody email. Shoot me a Black Tropical email. Aunt Tia say, yeah, I had an entire row of tomatoes, no labels. They were all good, but I can't say which ones I want to grow again. Labels wore off quick. Now, once I saw the fruit, I knew exactly what it was. Like the pear tomatoes. Oh my God. Beauty in the Garden sent me some pineapple pear tomato seeds. That thing produced so many tomatoes. I got tired of eating those tomatoes. They were delicious, but I got tired of eating them. Every day you go out there and pick 10 of them. Woo. F.R. Humphrey said May will be hot. F.R. Humphrey, it was hot last week. It was in the 80s last week. It's always hot down here. I got one more on patience. Patience to understand the purpose and not the individual success of one plant. Bam! Dude, I had a fresh cup of coffee on that one there. Understand the purpose is to get better at being a gardener and get better at growing stuff. And understanding that all your success in growing ain't wrapped up in the success of that one plant. You know what I mean? That plant died, but did you learn something from that plant? Is it something that you can do next year that it'll grow better? You know what I mean? Don't get caught up in the success of one plant. One plant don't define your growing. You know what I'm saying? Gardening is for the long haul. If you're gonna be gardening to the day you die, then you should be learning a little bit here, learning a little bit there. You know what I mean? Don't get caught up in, I didn't get no Cherokee purple tomatoes like me last year. Don't get caught up in that. Don't worry about that. I don't remember. Don't worry about that. Focus on the big goal. The big goal is homing your skills and becoming the best gardener you can be. You can be. I see people growing pink celery all the time. I can't grow pink celery to save my life. Can't do it. But I'm focused on why I think I can't get it to grow and what I can do in the future to get it growing. You know what I mean? Sam say I want to go, but I can't drive to Georgia with these prices. Look here. I'm probably gonna carpool with somebody going to this one. So appreciate that, Black Tropical Homestead. And look, before we get too deep, let's shout out some of these channels in the chat. If you have a you, and look, we family now. I just want y'all to know, everybody, don't calm down. Everybody who's a YouTube content creator, can you say I'm a content creator and put your zone in the chat, please? Put your hand up or something and say I'm a content creator. This is my zone. So we can link up with people that's in the zone close to ours. You know what I mean? Like I'm zone 8A, Georgia. Maybe we can, look out for each other on this growing thing. So is my internet slow? Maybe not. Joseph B say I learned a lot this cold freeze last night. I will be better prepared next year. I definitely will. Because first off, I'm gonna build a new greenhouse. I'm gonna build it way bigger, and I'm gonna build it from scratch so they have the dimensions that I want. Because my fruit tree is getting bigger, and my greenhouse ain't big enough for them to grow up. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna build one, and of course I'm gonna videotape it. But me and my buddy gonna build a wooden one, and I don't know, it's gonna be something like 8 by 10, 8 high, 10 long, probably 8 wide, 8, 8, 10, 8, 8, 10. You know what I mean? 8, 8, 10, something like that. Pete said I saw one variety of celery this season in the big box stores. I grabbed it, but I do want to try the red and pink varieties eventually. I always want celery growing somewhere. I got celery. I think I planted in the ground, and it's growing pretty good in the ground. So we'll see how that goes. The Weekend Gardener, the Weekend Garden Show with Sam is a content creator who's in Zone 7A. You didn't put your state though, Sam. I think it's Maryland. No, state. I think she's in Maryland. In Maryland. But she's a content creator. And if you want to check out some cool videos about 7A and check out the things she has going on, go check it out. Now, I used to say, this is what I like about the channel, or that's what I like. Then I thought, well, maybe some people don't like them things and they don't go over there and check them out. So I like the Weekend Garden Show. I am subscribed. Go check out. Pete, I hear you. I'm in New York, gonna be warm this week. I'm starting my plants tomorrow. Facts. This is Brampton Gardner, also affectionately known as Rochelle, which is her real name. Is a content creator in Zone 5B, Canada. So if you in a cold zone and you're like, man, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Well, Rochelle at the Brampton Gardner is in 5B in Canada, and she is growing successfully. And she grows flowers. I didn't mean to go on all that stuff. She grows, but she do grow flowers and vegetables. So cool thing. Duval City Girl Garden is a new YouTuber, and she is in Zone 9A. If you are a new YouTuber in the game and you're looking for somebody to grow with and y'all grow together, how about you check out Duval City Garden? And how about she's a pretty cool gardener too? Check it out. Aunt Tia's backyard. I don't get over there too often, but we are very familiar with Aunt Tia and this gardening community. She is a vital part of this gardening community. And I got to go back over there. I haven't been over there in a while. I got busy. Aunt Tia, forgive me. I'm going to do better. I promise. But go check out Aunt Tia. She's in Zone 5B/6A. So look, she's in 2 zones. See what she's growing, and y'all grow together. F.R. Humphrey, one of my YouTube buddy for a long time. I don't spend too much time on over her house too much. I've been working a lot, dude. I'm throwed all the way off of this work. So I'm gonna get back to being the old good subscriber that I used to be, and I'm gonna get back on my job. You know what I mean? F.R. Humphrey is at 8A, Zone 8A, Alabama. So 8A, Alabama. It might be a person you might want to go check out, because I know it's all kind of AA Texas, AA Georgia. I don't know too many people in AA Alabama. That might be somebody you want to go check out. And Auntie Garden. Oh my goodness. 10A Southern Cali. Southern Cali. One of them Cali gardeners up there. You know what I mean? Growing some super duper things. Up there, they can put citrus trees in the ground. Yeah. They do it all the time. Do it all the time. Go check out the content. And if you are from California, how about y'all grow together, Auntie's garden? Real cool person. I'm also follow her on Instagram. And some of these other people that don't have a YouTube channel, hit them up on Instagram. Check out their Instagram content. Somebody like G Mama Grove, she killing on Instagram. She don't have a YouTube channel, but she killing on Instagram. Renee's Garden, Zone 7B content creator. Now look here now. Renee be in the streets, and I don't mean it in a bad way. Wait a minute. She be in these streets checking these deals. She gonna put you up on some game. If she see anything, Mama J in the building. Glad to have you in here. If Renee Garden see anything that she think you might want in your garden, She gonna make a video and she gonna start out like like an on the scene newscaster. Hi, I'm Renee's Garden and I'm in these streets. Hey, super duper funny, super duper funny. But Renee's Garden is super cool. I love her in the street videos. I think I told that before. Pescatarian gardener in the building. I said in the building. You've been in the building. You've been in the building the whole time. I bet. She's a content creator in Zone 8B. I'm not super familiar with the channel, but I'm familiar with the person because she's part of our gardening community. Go check out 8B. Go look at some of these people content. Now, everybody content ain't for you. I always say that everybody content ain't for everybody. But maybe it's for you. Go over there and check a couple of these channels out. You never know what you'll like. You never know. Now, if somebody described my YouTube channel to you, you probably wouldn't have liked it. Let's be honest. You probably wouldn't have liked it. But then you find out, hey, your old cuz Broke ain't that bad. Pretty cool guy. So go check out some of these. Hoodstead in the Garden. She is part of the MIG Grow Off. She is not on Amy's Avenger, so I'm not even gonna say a team name, but pretty cool. I think the last video I saw from her, the snow on a greenhouse. Oh man, something like that. But I've been working a lot. I've been missing people's videos, but she's in Brooklyn. I don't know. Some people say it like that. Brooklyn, New York. So 6B78. And if I'm right, I think she got chickens out there in New York too, which is pretty cool when I checked it out. Pit Stop Kitchen and Garden. Now look here. Now this is my fruit tree sister here. Now the only person that got it worse than me on fruit trees is Pit Stop. Oh my goodness, she got some trees. She got some trees. I got some trees and she got some trees. She is in zone 9A. It's super hot out there. And she growing, doing the darn thing out there. Vegetables, fruit trees, all that. So if you are interested in watching somebody channel like that, go check them out. Miss Native Cherokee 7 say, I need to do my last putting up my greenhouse video part 3. I'm adding the things that made me mad too. Exactly. The art cuts. She got them all in there. Go check her out. Go check out greenhouse. I'm interested to see how the greenhouse come on. Food by Faith. Now she is on a part of Amy's Avengers. Look here, man. Her channel name tell you everything you need to know. Food by Faith, Garden to Table. I even got to explain anything else. That means she growing, she cooking, she doing a goddamn thing out there. And she a part of Amy's Avengers. Did I mention that? Yeah. So check her out. She's also in Georgia. Cool channel, a lot of good cooking. You know, you see people growing stuff all the time. You be like, oh man, how do you cook this though? She show you. Let's go check it out. The Sweet Spot, part of the MIG Grow Off also, but she's not on my team, so we ain't gonna talk about the team. Really cool channel. She does. Delicious. She does small space gardening. And for the people out there who say I live in an apartment, I can't grow stuff, you're a lie. You're a lie. Go check out the Sweet Spot. She grow in small spaces and she still do it successfully. Check out. GT Junior grows it, Alaska in the building. Now look, just like his name say, he grow it in Alaska. If he can grow it, fruit tree or whatever, he growing it. 4A, don't tell me it's too cold where you live at. Don't tell me that. He grow hydroponic. He grow under the grow light. When it warm up, he grow outside. He do it all. And he coming, I think he called himself the king of seeds. I'm starting to believe it because he got some seeds over there. So there might be somebody you want to talk to when it comes to getting, exotic seeds. Just saying. Happy Mac say he in 4A hoping to be a content creator in a few weeks. Come on back and let them know when you put that first video up. When you put a video up, we go up there and check it out. That's what we do. We're a YouTube community. Happy Mac, you want to check out GT Grows in Alaska, y'all in the same zone. I ain't seen too many people in zone 4A. Y'all might want to get to know each other. Growing out the box, say, don't know if I qualify as a content creator. I just keep recording what I do because I'm terrible at keeping records of what works. And then zone 8A, you doing your thing over there, man. You got some really interesting videos, and you got a good edit game with it. I don't think I'm that deep in your content. I think I'm 4 or 5, maybe 6 videos in content, but I enjoy the content and I go back. And I think you behind on videos. I don't think you dropped the video in a while. I'm just saying. I don't want. It's neither here nor there. But I don't think you dropped the video in a while, or I didn't get a notification lately. So, cool channel. Go check them out. Check some of these channels out, man. Homestead Hood say I have 100 on a guess if you're passing through New York. I have 100 on a guess if you're passing through New York. Sound like a riddle that I ain't getting right off the bat. My bad. Sam said, dang, Pennsylvania. No, I was saying Maryland. Pennsylvania, you're right. Pennsylvania 7-8. Now, my guy, Woodcutter, didn't put his zone in there. Mr. Woodcutter, can you put your zone in there? And what state you currently live in? Now, if you're unfamiliar with this young fella here, this is the Arkansas Woodcutter. He grows like he want to grow. Do you know what I'm saying? He do a lot of in-ground growing. He does some growing in raised beds, but he also do a lot of growing by the almanac, which is a thing. Woodcutter, I ain't just tell you I was gonna buy it. I got it. Farmer's Almanac 2022. And he is the reason that I bought that Farmer's Almanac book. I've heard it work for years, and I saw in his videos that he's doing a lot with it. So if you're interested in some cool content like that, and he's from Woodcut is from Arkansas. It's in the name. I'm sorry. No, I was corny. My bad. But yeah, from Arkansas, a really cool guy. When you go over there, tell him BrokeFarmer sent you over there. Did I get everybody? No. Blind guy, his wife, and their life. Zone AA, but my content is health, business, and wealth, not gardening. We do processed food, though with our daily plant-based treat. Okay, don't worry about it. I'm gonna tell you. Now they have a lot of people from the gardening community on their channel, and they have lives and they have interviews. I don't think they don't call it interviews, excuse me. But yeah, it's an interview. They do interviews with a lot of people, some of your favorite content creators. So anytime you might go over there and see somebody like Farmer Q or me or GT Junior was on there not too long ago. It's a real chill, laid back, relaxing time. Core is super funny, super funny. If you ever want to be introduced to the world, let Core do it for you. And if you don't know what that means, go check out some of their videos. Who did I miss? Did I miss anybody? Tasha, she grows 7, zone 7 Maryland. Tasha do a lot of short videos, super interesting, super fun videos, but she is super knowledgeable also. And she has a large presence on Instagram. So, wait. I was looking at Black Trout, I'm sorry. He did the thinking thing. Your eyes draw to that. But she has a good presence on both of them. So check them out. She got some fun, exciting videos. Did I miss anybody? Lisa Williams said, I don't have a YouTube channel as of yet. Coming soon. Check me out on IG. Check out Lisa Williams on IG. Miss Native Cherokee. I'm in Zone 7B near Yorktown, Virginia. And I saw where my buddy at, man? I know I just saw the bull in here. Oh, I missed Rambo Green Hands. My bad, Rambo. Rambo Green Hands. I think he just went over 1,000. I think it's 1,000, but either way, he had a milestone. I was in his live. I like his vibe. Like his vibe. He is a part of this gardening community. Has been ever since I've been in this gardening community. Really cool guy. Love his vibe. Go check a video out and see what you think. I can't tell you what you like. Go check out Rambo Greenhand. And he got a cool name. Come on, he got a cool name. Did I miss the bull? Bull, where you at, bull? Oh, there you go. The Bull's Garden in the building. Now, he didn't put his zone in and anything like that, but I'm going to tell you about the Bull. The Bull is in Georgia, and the Bull doing some big things out there. Propagating fruit trees, air laying fruit trees. He's got chickens. He had the smoothest patty pan squash I've ever seen in my life. It looked like somebody painted a patty pan squash and just put it on the table. That's what he had. But the Bull Gardener, and he got a buddy named Uncle Pappy. And Uncle Pappy come out there and he hang with him a little bit. Uncle Pappy kind of on the other side of the track, you know. Bull, a good Christian young man. You know what I mean? But Uncle Pappy, he from the other side of the track. I'm not gonna say, but go check him out and tell him Broke sent you over there. I really like the Bull channel. I enjoy the content. I do. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. What? Chris Whiteside don't have a YouTube channel. My VCR is still blanking 12 o'clock. Help. You still got a VCR? Man, let that VCR go hit your DVD player, Chris. But yeah, I think I've got everybody. GE, Adai say, oh, I didn't say Black Tropical. God damn. Black Tropical, put your zone in there, please, sir. Oh, ma'am. I think it's Sherry or Bobby. What's your zone? Is 10B? Well, don't worry about it. I'll tell them about you. Black's Tropical, kind of new to the YouTube scene, but one of the most supportive people in this gardening community. If you get on their team, then they on your team. You know what I mean? They the type of people that will always look out for you, and they grow exotic fruit down there in Savannah, Georgia. Do you hear what I'm saying? Exotic fruit. They're growing guava and all this other stuff. They also have chickens. Recently, they just planted 2 more peach fruit trees. Yeah, I memorize when people plant fruit trees. I don't know why. The thing about 8B. I thought you was a 9. How's it so? How are you growing that stuff at 8B and I can't grow it at 8A? What? Look, okay. Anyway, that's neither here nor there, but I'm caught off by that. I thought it was 9 or 10. Okay. But anyway, they're growing a lot of exotic fruit, guavas, and oh man, I think of kumquats and all kinds of stuff like that. Got chicken, and they're getting super deep in raised beds. They just built some beautiful raised beds, so their vegetable game is about to go on 10. So they haven't been in the YouTube game that long, but they're successful in it. Go check them out before they get too big, because you know once they get too big, you know how people say, "Shoot, you just jumped on when I got a whole bunch of subscribers." No, go over there and check them out now. I think I got everybody. Black Tropical say it just got white mulberry, cacao, vanilla bean, as a few more. You might want to check them out. Now, before I get too deep, before I get too deep in this, I want to thank all my moderators for making these lives so much easier by keeping everything going. G Mama Grows. Check G Mama Grows out on Instagram. G Mama Grows edit some videos on Instagram. You hear what I'm saying? Those are some nice videos. And I almost forgot Andale. Andale, I'm gonna thank you on both ways. Andale is a moderator, always looking out for the gardening community, always there for everybody who needs them. And she just went over 1,000 subscribers. Appreciate it, Andale. Really cool channel. Andale is your auntie that when you scrape your knee, when you crying, she come talk to you and say, babe, it's gonna be okay. Babe, it's okay. And then all of a sudden your knee stop hurting. That's Andale. Yeah, that is Andale Homestead. Definitely check out. And who is Lisa? Lisa's Journey. Glad to have you on. Did I even speak to Lisa? I'm sorry. I didn't let folks in my house don't even speak to them. Forgive me, Lisa. I'm glad to have you in here, Lisa. Said thanks for all the info. No, thank you for showing up. Hit all the moderator. GT Junior Grows, moderator. I talked about him. Hey, appreciate it, GT. Pit Stop Kitchen and Garden, GG Naturals. I think I got mine. Yeah. Thank y'all for moderating and make these lives go so much easier because y'all ain't got to be working or looking down, looking for trolls. Or did I miss somebody? Is somebody saying something crazy? I ain't got to do all that because I got moderators to take care of their business. Once I get to 1 million subscribers, moderator, y'all will be paid. Every live, you get $20. When I get to 1 million subscribers. When I get to 1 million subscribers. Yes. So, Bull Garden said, much love and respect to everyone in the live. Hey, same you, Bull. Really cool people, man. Look. Black Tropical said, we appreciate you all. Meet us somewhere between Hilton Head, Savannah Soul family, and that cousin meetup. Detail coming soon. And there you go. Detail coming soon. I'm all about the detail. But look, y'all, I've enjoyed myself. We've been out here 2 hours. I've learned so much in this conversation. It's some stuff I got to go Google, like Dymo label maker. Can you grow leeks in the spring? I don't think we ever answered that. Could you grow leeks in the spring? And Sharpie, industrial Sharpie. I got to look this stuff up. Juicing with Jay. What's up, Jay? And Juicing with Jay in the building. Glad to have you in here. Growing with Jay in the building. Glad to have you in here. And Melissa, Dominique Henry. This is a wonderful community. Yes, it is. I am so glad to be a part of it. I'm just making sure I ain't missing nobody else. Nope. Rosaline in the building. Glad to have you here, Rosaline. So thank you for all of the useful videos. I am encouraged and hopeful that I will be growing some food this year. Look, I believe you will. I'm gonna put that out there. I believe you're gonna be growing something just because you want to do it. Can't nobody stop you from doing what you want to do ever. There we go. This native Cherokee said, I got some seeds to go drop in a bit. Look here, I'm gonna go check, make sure ain't nothing dead back there. All right, y'all. Y'all be good. I enjoyed this Sunday with y'all. I appreciate y'all taking time out of y'all busy day to come hang with me. It was a blast, and y'all have fun.